We made it to the place where Halloween happens. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Mike.
I'm producer Tom. We were invited to the Party City headquarters in northern New Jersey to see their 2024 Halloween lineup.
Now, to be fair, they have had this merchandise available for pre-order on their website, and I did, in fact, make a purchase of my own sight unseen, but that is going to change today. Let's go ahead and head on in, meet the team, and take a look at what I think is going to be game-changing Halloween decor.
Come with us.
The excitement was palpable as we walked through the doors and found ourselves face-to-face with YouTube's most prominent Halloween influencers. Soon we were led into the Party City event space, where we were treated to a Q&A with Party City's marketing team as well as people from Techie. Can I just say I love this cookie? They treated us to a fantastic buffet. Just look at the gruesome offerings here on this table. We were lucky enough to score some of these terrifying Terrifier masks, as well as some other great gifts in their goodie bag. Don't you think producer Tom would make a great Art the Clown? As we waited for our 10-minute filming opportunity with the Animatronics, they did have Beetlejuice playing in the background, which was a subtle hint of things to come. Let's check it out. So this is Embers. He's new this year. This is the guy I was pre-ordering and telling you about. I can't wait to see him in my display this year, but there are a lot of great animatronics for us to take a look at. Let's bring the camera in and take a closer look. At only 4 feet tall, this guy's a little bit smaller than Rattles, who was so popular last year. And even better, he comes with a smaller price tag. Here we're looking at only $219. Personally, I wouldn't have minded if he were a little bit larger. But, space is always a concern when we have to store these things. You're also going to need to make sure you have some exterior blacklight illumination to get the best look. Next up, we have the iconic Beetlejuice. This inflatable is absolutely massive. He stands a whopping 12 feet tall and 10 feet wide. He has the spinning carousel top, just like we see in the movie. Look, this thing can hardly even fit in the room. The bats swirl around, hanging from that spinning carousel. The artwork on the face, absolutely fantastic. The hammer arms that stick out are actually going to help this thing maintain stability. For $170, you're not going to get a much better inflatable than this. This guy has been so imitated and ripped off, but this is the original Rattles the Skeleton Groundbreaker. Absolutely amazing. Stands just over 5 feet tall, and he is going to be sure to scare any of the trick-or-treaters. He does have a special lower price this year, I understand, at $300, which is great because he was the one prop I really wanted last year and wasn't able to get, so act quick if you want him. Let's see what Tom thinks of the Contaminated Kid. There are so many ways to decorate with this $275 two-headed goat. Now, it does not include the smoke effect, so you are going to need to provide your own fog machine, but it works so well when you activate it, and that smoke effect that comes out of his mouth. I mean, you could put this in some sort of oddities collection if you had a creepy carnival or contamination or radiation themes. You're just going to want to make sure that you cleverly disguise this infrastructure. Now, how will Tom handle hacking Heidi? Let's see.
Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When I saw what she had done, I thought that looks like
This is the value animatronic of the season at only $150, but it comes out swinging, literally, with an axe. Although it is safe, you can notice in the movement it does swing the axe back more than forward, so you don't need to worry about safety. all that much. You're not going to need to worry about that anyway, because the kids who see this creepy little face are just going to run away in terror regardless. That creepy Lizzie Borden rhyme is just the icing on the cake, or should I say the blood splatter on the shoes. Up next, we have the repeat animatronic Brambles.
One step closer, and I'll take your soul.
I can see why they brought this guy back. He's great for a good scare. You can't beat a swift drop-down animatronic. That sort of jolting, jarring nature is truly terrifying to most people. He is $220. He stands over 8 feet tall. He only has 2 phrases, though. Not that any trick-or-treaters are going to stick around long enough to hear both of them. I know I wouldn't. Here we have the monstrous Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft's folklore. I love the way his lantern moves. The details in this $400 animatronic is nothing short of spectacular. He stands 9 feet tall. Look at the detail in these tentacles coming off his mouth. Not only does he move his arm, but his wings flap as well. He plays scary sounds, and most interestingly, the phrases that you hear him speak are actual passages from the H.P. Lovecraft novel, The Call of the Cthulhu. Now this is technically an indoor prop, but I think that's more of a wink wink, nod nod. Let's put this thing outside. You're going to need the space. Everyone's imaginations are going to run wild with the evil Dr. Payne.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, step right up if you dare.
This is one of those props that's going to look great in the daytime, but way better at night. Let's see it again.
Don't be afraid, come closer. My scorching flames will burn a hole into your soul.
Isn't it amazing how it looks like he's breathing fire? This guy was inspired by P.T. Barnum meets Oddities and Obscura. He is $325, but keep in mind you're also going to need that fog machine as well, which again works great when you step on the stepping pad, and it all just works seamlessly. Now, this was a prototype, so the arm motion that we saw in the video has been fixed a little bit. So I think if you want to see the most up-to-date videos for this guy, you probably want to check out the Party City website. Look how creepy he is. What do we have over here? A teddy bear skill crane? Let's watch Tom press his luck. You do get a lot of pop for your $250. Speaking of pop, this is a reskin of their popcorn machine, the one that had the head pop up that was some sort of, I think it was a zombie or something in there. So popular, I can see why they'd want to bring it back in a different version. And this is one of those things that all the little kids are going to want to come up and press the button and get a good scare. Will Tom be scared of Art the Clown? Even if you didn't know that this guy was from the Terrifier movies, he would work in a lot of different atmospheres, especially a creepy carnival. He is just
incredibly terrifying. He has 3 motors, which is a great value for $250. His head moves, his waist moves, and the saw moves, all to give him a wide range of motion. It looks very realistic and very scary. One thing that adds a bit of whimsy, though, are these sunglasses, which you can actually take off if you're not a big fan of those. And look at those ever so creepy eyes. I'm scared just looking at them. Last scare for Tom is the pale girl. This 4.8-foot bundle of joy is also from the Terrifier movies. I have to admit, I haven't seen them, so I'm not too familiar with her character, but I know she doesn't speak in the movie, so she doesn't speak in her animatronic either. She does have a really cool possum that she swings around. Now this prop is going to run you $175. Again, it's got a nice wide range of motion, which makes it a good value as well. Now, because of time limits, we didn't get a chance to check out these baby animatronics or the nice skeletons that they have, including that corpsed one that looks neat. Stay tuned for our store walkthroughs on those.
All right, what do you think, Mike?
I thought it was a really fun experience here at Party City. The animatronics this year are great. I did want to say a special thank you to the folks at Party City for inviting us over and hosting us to this fantastic influencer event. And I can't wait to see their lineups in the stores. If you are interested in pre-ordering any of the merchandise that you saw today, be sure that you do it early because they are indicating they're already very low on some of the big ticket items. So get those orders in. Before we go, I did want to say a special thank you to all the patrons who help support the channel. If you're interested in joining our Fright Club, be sure to check out a link to my Patreon page in the description below. And that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, take care and happy haunting. Again. 1, 2, 3.
Come with us.
You want to try one more shot? Oh, here comes someone with a police vehicle. I suppose we shouldn't be. Are we done?
I guess. What?
Well,
When you moved it now.
I have moved it. Well, I figured the policeman was coming to tell us to move.